इतना सा फर्क है कुछ होने में और बहुत कुछ होने में। इतना सा फर्क है एक बार सोच के छोड़ देने में और लग के कर दिखाने में। मान लेने में कि जिंदगी ऐसे ही कटेगी और सुबह 4 बजे उठ के सोचने में ये अभी तो बस शुरुआत है। किसी मैगजीन को हाथ में लेने में और उसी मैगजीन के कवर पेज पे होने में इतना सा ही तो फर्क है। वीआईपी सीट में और उसकी पिछली सीट में इतना सा ही तो फर्क है। वो जिसका मैदान ही खुला आसमान है वही कल जमीन पर तो था। पूछोगे तो बताएगा वो पंछी। ये एक दायरे में सिमटने में और पूरी दुनिया को दायरा बनाने में बस इतना सा फर्क है। इतना कितना है? इतना है या इतना है? जो नापेगा वो जाने कि जहां धरती और आसमान मिलते हैं, नानपुर से दूर, अगर मगर शायद से दूर, वहां भी दोनों में फर्क बस इतना सा है। धरती और 7वें आसमान में फर्क बस इतना सा है। ये एक अंतर प्रेरणा है। ये हमारी, आपकी, हम सब की अंतर प्रेरणा है। एक कदम, एक छलांग, एक बाजी, एक गहरी सांस और एक ललकार खुली हवाओं में कि हाँ मैं बना हूं उन फिजाओं के लिए, कि हाँ मैं बना हूं उन ऊंचाइयों के लिए जो ऊंची तो बहुत है पर नामुमकिन भी नहीं, क्योंकि मुमकिन और नामुमकिन में बस इतना सा फर्क है। धूप छांव में फर्क बस इतना सा। तो बस चलिए फ्रेंचाइज इंडिया के साथ ये फर्क मिटा देते हैं। फ्रेंचाइज इंडिया।
Hello and good afternoon, everyone, and thank you so much for joining us on this webinar called Business Opportunity Over Chai. Business Opportunity Over Chai is a webinar series presented by the management of Franchise India every day at 12 o'clock in the afternoon with an aim to introduce you to a new business opportunity. Over the last 27 years, Franchise India has helped thousands of investors selecting the right franchise business for them. Today, we are happy to introduce you a premium furniture brand called Bay Window. Bay Window is a premium furniture brand that blends luxury, style, and comfort to elevate modern living. With over 30 years of industry experience and the legacy of trusted names like Khazana, Elevate, and Bloom, the brand is known for its finely crafted furniture made from high quality materials such as wood, metal, and leather. Bay Window combines timeless design with smart technology, offering tools that augmented reality and quick design preview to help customer visualize their space effortlessly. With a strong presence in both retail stores as well as in the online, it delivers a seamless and elegant shopping experience. This brand is now open for franchising. Bay Window invites passionate entrepreneurs to join its journey in transforming home with design, innovation, and excellence. To talk more about this, I'm joined with Naginder. Naginder is the business head for Bay Window. I'm also joined with my colleague Amit Kumar. He's the Vice President Sales from Delhi. We have Head of Business Harmandeep Singh from Chandigarh, and also Rupesh Kumar, our channel partner, who primarily take care of Punjab and Chandigarh market for the business expansion. But before we talk more about the brand and the business opportunity, I would like to inform all the viewers that you also have opportunity to ask questions related to the brand and the business. In case if you would like to ask any question, my request is to please keep on posting your queries into the Q&A box to make this more interactive. We will take up all the questions once the presentation is over. Now I would request Naginder to please take the lead and let's talk about the brand and the business opportunity. I would request you to please let's start with a little bit of introduction about you and then a little bit of brand, and then we'll move on further to the brand presentation.
Hello everyone. Thanks, Bharat. See, firstly, thanks Franchise India for organizing a great connect with the entrepreneurs and the big people who were interested in getting into a new business with a kind of thought to grow. So a very thankful gesture for the Franchise India team to having organized this meet. So just wanted to start. I am Nagendra. I head the franchisee business for Bevindo. So I head the franchisee operations and expansion for the Pan India for this brand. So that's in short about me. So can I present?
Yeah, please. Yeah.
Yeah. So is my screen visible to you?
Not right now.
Yeah, just a minute. Yeah. So is that okay now, Bharat?
It is loading. Is it visible, Amit or Rupeshi? Okay, yeah.
Not yet.
Yeah, it is visible now.
So is it? Yeah. So can we go ahead?
Yeah, please.
Yeah. So
But it is not visible for me.
so just to give you a brief about this company. So this company backs with a 30 years of experience manufacturing furniture, importing furniture. So the parent company for this for Bay Window is Khazana. It belongs to the Khazana group, which was started by Mr. Bhavantanand. So 30 years back. So and we have other vertical called Elevate X. Elevate X is a luxury store that is located in Banjara Hills, road number 12. So we have Blau also, which is a in-store brand for Khazana. So where we manufacture and supply uh, the wardrobe and kitchen, the luxury premium wardrobe and kitchen. So we also deal with different kinds of brand. That's the team, and that's the image of the Elevatex that you are seeing on the screen, and that's Mr. Bhavantanand and our team, in fact. So that's the way. So and coming back to Bay Window, these are the two founders, two young entrepreneurs who have started with a vision to have a brand which makes a mark in the furniture industry. So that's Mr. Siddhant Anand and Shivani Anand. They are the founders of this company. So with a vision to create a different way to present furniture to the Indian market is seen by both of these young entrepreneurs. So they've made a lot of background work to come up with this brand, to have a uniqueness to be shown. And here we see why have we chosen this model. So why furniture industry again? So these are the fueling factors for the furniture industry. So the growth in retail industry, real estate, the real estate, as you know, so it has been growing by leaps and bounds for a long time from now. At least for the last 10-15 years, it has seen a very great growth by 25% of CAGR. So it will continue to grow. See, the rocketing, the prices of the real estate are the most and most first fueling factor for the furniture industry now. And again, the rising the disposable income of Indians has seen a paradigm growth, which is 13% growth over the last year. So which is very much visible of the spend that we Indians are doing. And the next factor is that the tier 2 and tier 3 demand. So no more the concept of tier 1, tier 2, a village. It's gone now. Everything is under your in your hand. So every accessible gadget has all the information, and every person in the nook and corner of the country has all the information. So that's how the growing demand for the tier 2 and tier 3 towns. And then the makeover cycle. The consumers are now indulging in home makeovers. So they wanted to make their home very beautiful. So the renovation has been a new trend now. After COVID, we have seen a great shift in the likes of the people who wanted to spend, who wanted to enjoy their life, who wanted to make a mark in the society. So that's how the industry is being fueled, the furniture industry. That's why we are seeing a 10% CAGR, and we are expecting a 10% CAGR for the next 2000 by 2030. That's how we look at it. And the key purchase criteria. First comes the design. Today, everybody in any industry are design conscious. So the 48%, this is a research done. So the design consciousness is 48%, almost 50% of the people are looking for design. And the cost effectiveness. Cost effectiveness is 34% in particularly loose furniture. And the durability, 34%. See, what we can understand from here is that most of the people in the loose furniture particularly are looking for 48% of in the entire industries. So the home textiles, mattresses, the furniture and toys, the dinnerware, everybody is now looking for a design, which is the fueling factor now. And that is where we are. Coming to the next point here, these are the designers who design the furniture for us. So we have these international designers who design the furniture for us, and we have them manufactured, most of them in India, and that's Anders and Sylvian and Jason. So these are the designers who and Leonard and Suleiman. So these are the designers who design the furniture for us and help us make them in India. And we have this Scandi Living, Modern Vogue, Deluxe Edit, and Ethnic Chic. So these are the different ways we wanted to project our brand, which is in a different collections. So these are the limited editions that we do. See, what the USP of this brand is that we have a limited collections. We do not manufacture the furniture in bulk, and every 3 to 4 months we have these new models and new collections coming in, which will add to the store and to the lives of the people. We don't want to be monotonous across the year and across all the places, and that is one advantage of being with Bay Window. And we have these designs manufactured as per the geography of the particular location. So when you say the location, a product which moves well in the North India may not move well in the South India. So that's how we are actually. We take the feedback from the franchisees, feedback from the customers. We do the market research in the particular location when we wanted to open a store particularly, and manufacture according to the needs of the people, considering the price point, considering the material, considering the likes of the people, the color, and the size of the houses. So this is the advantage of Bay Window being a brand. And here the key channels that influence the social media, obviously the 19%, physical stores 18%, and e-commerce 18%. So most of the marketing aspects are covered here. And we have this marketing support from the team. We as you know, we are always actively participating with Franchisee India wherever they come up with the shows, and we also have a collab with the celebrities. So that's the store. It's the real store that you are seeing in the picture. So the one on the left side of the screen is our flagship store, which is in Jubilee Hills, road number 45. And these are the internal pictures of the stores, and these are the real ones. And that's how we wanted to be also. So the stores that we wanted to come up also will be in the similar lines, maintaining the SOP and having the standards, maintaining the standards of Bay Window. We wanted to be a niche product to the niche customer. So the customer has to experience a different world altogether stepping into a Bay Window. It should not be a furniture store. It should be an experience center. That's what we wanted to be like. And we wanted the franchisee stores also to be like, in a way, to give the most customer experience possible in this industry, where 90% of the furniture industry is unorganized. So we wanted to get into that level where we get into the space where people understand the need of stepping into an organized store and getting the quality product and the design and the price. So again, this is one USP of Bay Window, where we have the uniform pricing across the country. So wherever we go, wherever we have the store, wherever we have a product, it will have a unique pricing, even offline and online also. And the advantage is that scanning this QR, you will have the total features of it in your hand. And the pricing is unique, the selling price is unique for all the products. The franchisees also will have an advantage of operating the same price, and online orders also will be routed through the franchisee stores in the specific location to maintain the consistency and to maintain the connect of the delivery also. And here, coming back to the products, when we say we are a premium brand, we do not say that we cater to we do not cater to that middle class segment. We also have this starting point of two-seater 32,500, 72,000, and the beds, the dining tables, the table lamps, where the collection of furniture, decor, and lighting are also exhibited in all the stores. Yes. Now, the top reasons for customers to choose Bay Window. So we have this 1,000+ designs which are available to ship. The main advantage is that we have this quality check, 50-point quality check, which very few brands do this in India. Not 50-point, not every brand does this 50-point, but we have this religiously maintained for all the products which have to be shipped or delivered to the customers or to the franchisees. And again, the next advantage is that we have this 5-year warranty, which no other organized brand in the country has given till date, and we stick to this. The next point is that we have this 24-hour dispatch. In Hyderabad, we do this 24-hour dispatch, and also the franchisee stores, we expect the same to be done for the franchisee, for the customers walking into the franchisee stores. As I mentioned, the limited batch production gives us every scope to innovate, keep innovating and giving new products to the customers. The transparent pricing, as I also already mentioned to you, it's always a unique pricing, same pricing across the places. And we also show this MRP and the selling price also. We have a discounted pricing also for the customers, which is always shown, and which will be unique. The free safe shipping and installation. The safe shipping and installation is taken care by the franchisee in the local to address the issues. And also, as usual, the customers may opt for a no-cost EMI, which is the same across the country. We have this centralized tie-up with Bajaj Finance, etc., so that sorry, it can facilitate the customer. So now this is a revelation: the bespoke furniture. So once we are into this retail furniture, the next question must be, how do we cater to the customer who is coming for a full house bespoke furniture? We also do this, and this also contributes to 40% of the total revenue of the store. So how do we do this? We have a specialized team across all the places, across all the stores. We have a home stylist sitting in the store for each and every franchisee store and the company store also, where we take the floor layouts of the floor plans of the particular customer, and if necessary, we can ask the customer to fly to our flagship store. Once, if the store is not ready in a particular location, we can ask the franchisees to help the customers to bring the customers to our flagship store and show the store, and we also take them through the store which in-houses all the designs of all the categories now. So again, crafted for few, admired by all. So we have this bespoke furniture done according to the likes of the people, the colors, whatever the choice of the customer. There is no limit for it. So the Bill Bespoke Furniture is a complete solution, and the franchisee also gets the advantage of adding to the revenue and the profitability of the store. Where I earlier mentioned that 60% will be from the retail and 40% from the bespoke furniture. So that's how we progress. And very few furniture companies in India do this, along with a B2C and a B2B. Yeah. And in bespoke, we have this modern contemporary, the mid-century modern, the classic, the retro, Italian, Japandi, cue the curve, luxe edit, eclectic, farmhouse edit, industrial. So these are the 11 styles what we can make in bespoke also, just to add beauty and revenue, revenue to the franchisee, beauty to the customer. So these are the projects, commercial projects that we have already handled. The ITC, the GMR, the True Black Coffee Shop in Hyderabad also, the Cyber City. And we have this Aidu Novo, which is already, you can see the pictures, how beautifully crafted the furniture is. And we have most of the clients coming, having the dinner or a family outing in that places, coming back to our stores, getting to know how do we do this and can we get this curated for us for our requirements. That is how we wanted to make a mark, and that is how we wanted the franchisee partners also to join with us, helping us and themselves to get the business and generate the revenue. Coming back to the technology part, we have this Odo software, which is implemented across all the franchisee stores and the company stores, where this is a live tracking and the visibility of the stocks and the customer tracking from the walk-in to the delivery, from the day he walks into the store to the follow-up made by the home consultants and to the delivery point. We have this completely tracked by our team and the franchisee team also. So this is the central warehouse what we have in Hyderabad. So that's the assembly instruction which comes along with all the products, and the crate packing. You can see how strong it is made, and ensuring that there is a damage-free and damage-proof delivery to the customers. And coming back to the commercials, which interests us the most. So we have this tier 1 and tier 2 model, and tier 1 and tier 2 model are depending upon the kind of rentals that they carry in the particular towns. So the minimum area would be around 10,000 square feet, where we as a company have a support given by us with the central inventory, access to the central inventory to all the franchisees, central marketing support, which we do the 360 degrees marketing support digitally and physically also. We can also have a kind of understanding what we do and what we do not do. The SOPs are already fixed. So the technology and ERP, as I mentioned, that support is given by the company. The recruitment part, which is the main part of doing a store or talking to a customer about bespoke, we undertake the recruitment part. Recruitment part in the sense we can ask the franchisees to suggest few people who are good enough to handle the kind of customers in the particular location with the local connect. We as a team take the responsibility of training them and onboarding them, and the training happens in Hyderabad, particularly in our Jubilee Hills flagship store. We ensure that he goes to the store and does a good job. That's what our intention is, because it is representing a brand. We are talking to a client who was investing more than 20 to 30 lakhs on furniture, and to every customer, in fact, to every customer. So which is why we wanted to make a mark in the furniture industry. Generally, we walk into a furniture store just like that, having no information, just a headsy walking behind the customer. That should not be the way of doing it. That's the main motive of doing it. And coming to the interior cost, the commercial part. So we have this 650 rupees per square feet will be the interior cost in a tier 1 town, and tier 2 55 my 550, and the display inventory of 80 lakhs. That would be the net of all your margin. The franchisee fee would be 15 lakhs. The total investment would be 1.6 for a tier 1 and 1.35 for a tier 2 town. And the most interesting part is this margin. The margin we share to the franchisees is on the selling price. For example, we have this selling price MRP listed on the website also. On the selling price to the franchisee, we share a margin of 35% gross and an additional of 5%, which will carry the SOP in the sense we support in 2% in terms of marketing, 1% in terms of target versus achievement, 1% for the SOP part, SOP adherence. When I say the SOP adherence, the kind of ambience the store is being maintained. And we have this mystery audits done very frequently by our team or the third party team, where we rate the store on the kind of customer experience is being given to the customer. And the other main part is that we share a 1% of service service margin, where they can take care of the installation part and also the minor repairs that can be done locally by the technicians hired by the franchisee. So estimated ROI would be around 27, 28 months. So which would be around estimated income of up to 20 lakhs, depending on the size of the store, depending on the size of the revenue that we generate and the kind of customer clientele we make, and a combination of the retail and bespoke also. Bespoke in the sense the connect with the, see, the fact is that a person sitting in Ludhiana, we may not be having a local connect in Ludhiana. So, but the franchisee sitting in Ludhiana has a better connect with people who he can know, and he knows the geography of the people of the location, the kind likes and dislikes of the people. So that's how we wanted to make a mark, and we wanted to connect through the franchisee with the local architects and interior designers, so that we can get that additional kind of business, maybe a 5 lakhs to 30 lakhs or 50 lakhs. Just you must be understanding, sitting in Hyderabad, we are catering to a full house costing only furniture for 1 crore somewhere in Delhi and somewhere in Chennai, Coimbatore, and different parts of the country and Mumbai. So that's how the connect is there. Once the franchisee is onboarded, we will not wait till the store is being launched. So what we request the franchisees also is that to start generating the business before the store launches and make a mark in the city that we can give a bespoke and we can give a loose furniture also in the particular. And this is how we start generating the income to the franchisee also before even the store is opened. And the people in the vicinity also understand that there's a new brand coming up with the kind of global designs, the price point, and the customer service. And the main important thing is that there is a franchisee who is locally connected with them. So that's how we wanted to progress. And we want, and for the question, maybe where are we present? We have our 4 stores in Hyderabad up and going. Upcoming stores 2 in Bangalore, Chennai, Raipur, Bhubaneswar, and Vijayawada in Andhra Pradesh. So these are the places that we wanted to firstly be in, and we have signed up the franchises and they are the work in progress. So this is how we wanted to be present in across the places of the tier 1 and tier 2 towns, along with the bespoke, as an advantage of having the customer connect with the architect connect. So that's the way. So that's my number. So that's from Bay Window. Any questions, Bharat? We can take it up.
Sure. Thank you so much, Naginder, for the detailed presentation about the brand. Meanwhile, I would like to invite all our the viewers, in case if you have any question, you please share this on on the Q&A box, right? That will really help us. Although I can see a lot of questions are there on the chat box and the Q&A box. Anyways, talking about this brand, just to summarize it, this brand is one of the, the most premium, brands that we have, which provides, the premium craftsmanship, right? They are with a mission to help every people live better in style through thoughtful crafted, luxurious furniture that blends beauty and purpose. And their vision is to build this brand as the India's most trusted and admired premium furniture brand by combining design, technology, and the personalized service. If you just summarize the the unique proposition for this for Bay Window, then I would say that they come with 3 decades of industry expertise, right? That is the best part, right? They inherited from legacy brands like Khazana, Elevate, and the Blue. They also, are fully bespoke furniture crafted to customers' design vision. So, apart from that, in technology integration is the best part, right? They use augmented reality to give you a virtual, idea about the furniture that you want to purchase it. So that is again a great part. Apart from that, they come with they also have a diverse in the designs, 11 curated style, including modern retro, Japanese luxury edit, mid-century modern, and many more designs that you can get at their stores. If you talk about their presence, they are omni-channel presence. They are not only have an excellent, the beautiful store, flagship store in Hyderabad in Jubilee Hills, but also they are available online with the immersive online experience. So, I mean, this is how this brand is trying to cater almost, all the audience, all their customers through not only offline, but online also. Now, I would also would like to take the questions that we have in the chat box. Nagirat, would you like to take them up? It is in the Q&A.
So, one question from Mr. Lingamurthy.
Yeah, that is in the chat box. Yeah, correct.
So, how are it is said that online sales items are dispatched from franchisee store. How the expenses towards the logistics are worked out. So, out of the 35% of the margin that we share, so the logistics part. When you asked about the logistic part, the product is shipped along with the indent from the store itself. So the logistic part to the customer from the store will be taken care by the franchisee along with his indent to the store. So it comes along with the indent to the store. The logistic part, when it comes from Hyderabad to a different location, is borne by the franchisee in the total gross margin. So that answers the question. So is that what has been asked?
Yeah, correct. Yes.
So the next question is that how is the targeted revenue calculated? Targeted revenue is calculated, yes, for the B2C, depending on the kind of walk-ins that we generate. Generally, there is every furniture store there is a 40% conversion rate to the walk-ins. That again depends upon the kind of manpower that we have in the store and the kind of merchandise we have in the store, and also the kind of average bill value that we generate. The average bill value that we can generate with the kind of furniture we have is not less than 1 lakh rupee for average bill value. Even if we say that we have the products for 35,000, 40,000 a bed also, but the average bill value of a customer will be around 1 lakh rupee, and that gives us a targeted revenue. And also to add it to that, we have this bespoke which will cater not less than maybe 15 to 20 lakhs. 15 to 20 lakhs will be the bespoke furniture requirement, where we design the products, have these products curated, where the customer has 3 months time or 4 months time for the delivery. So that's how the bespoke works, right? So we can take the target based on the B2C and the B2B also. So that is one thing. Any more questions that you wanted to answer?
Yeah, we now have in the Q&A box. If you will click on the Q&A.
Yes. So there's a question of how many are FOFO stores. We have this company stores in Hyderabad and the rest of the stores coming up in Pune, Raipur, Bhubaneswar, Chennai, Bangalore, all the places we have this FOFOs coming in. Even in Hyderabad, we are looking out for a FOFO stores if people are interested and they can run the business along with us in the likes. And the question, what are the sales in these stores? Approximately in these stores, in Jubilee Hill store, we do a sale of not less than 1.5 to 2 crores per month. That's an average of, 1.75 CR. And that is exclusive of the bespoke furniture requirements of the customers. And I'm only talking about the B2C sales of the Jubilee Hill store. And we have the store in Kompally, which is launched, and Miapur and Gachibowli also. So average, this is a Jubilee Hill store is a flagship store which does that 1.5 to 2 CR per month revenue. So that's one thing. And also the Bangalore stores which are coming up, the Chennai stores also are up for stores, which is not less than a capacity of 10,000 square feet per store. And the next question, how do you place yourself against brands like Durian, etc.? Yes, the pricing. So the first thing we wanted to do is the product part. The product innovation is very minimalistic and subtle colors, which are the modern requirements of the people. So yes, in the kind of Durian or any other brands which we can look at is a similar kind of merchandise, but not maybe. But the range what we have is much more than the other brands, where we can do it in fabric, leather, and all the requirements of the colors also. Do you offer custom made furniture with respect to change in dimensions? Yes, that is with respect to the change in dimensions for a bespoke furniture. That answers your question for this. And what is your pre and post opening marketing budget for the franchisee stores? Yeah, the pre and post opening for the franchisee stores. So we spend approximately not less than 10 lakhs from the company, and also request the franchisees to spend not less a minimum of 10 lakhs for the launch of the store. And from there on, we request the franchisees also to spend not less than 5 lakhs per month on the marketing part, where we also support with the marketing budgets. But for the launch, yes, a 10 lakhs rupees will be spent by the company and 10 lakhs rupee will be spent by the franchisee. So what is the after sale service in tier 1 and tier 2 cities? Yes, the tier 1 and tier 2 cities, every store has a senior technician and a junior technician, where they will be trained by our technical team to handle minor issues. The service part, what are the small size service parts, we can have it done from the franchisee stores. But if there is any major issue, our technical team is there. If need be, we will ask the technical team to handle the customer and the queries also from our side. See what happens to the dead stock, which will be replaced. Yes, now comes this main question. That is why we are a design-led brand which do not make products in bulk. We do not want this place of dead stock. And if in case, yes, realistically, there will be some stock which is a 80-20 ratio. 20% of the stock may not be dead, because we cannot call it as a dead stock, but there's a customer for every product. It may be today or tomorrow. But if the stock is lying in the store not less than or more than three months, we request the franchisee to move it out of the shelf just to save the sale per square feet, because having that in stock will be a dead of investment. Just giving out a 5% of discount can move the stock out of the place, and it can be replaced by a new product which we continuously innovate and bring up with. So that answers the question of Mr. Vikas Gosai. Thanks for asking that question, Mr. Gosai.
There is also another question in the chat box. How much is the expected operational cost and working capital required?
Uh, the minimum invest, I mean, the can you repeat the question, please?
Yeah. How much is expected operations cost
Operations cost.
and working capital?
So the operation cost depends on, see, most of the the killer will be the rental part. So we suggest the franchisees to get a full building or a B2C building or a RCC structure or a PEB structure, which will be costing around 10, for 10,000 square feet. We suggest maybe of 6,000 to 6 lakhs to 7 lakhs of rental, because understanding the kind of real estate prices that are scooping up, we understand that we suggest 6 lakhs to 7 lakhs, 60 rupees or 70 rupees per square feet would be the ideal cost of the rental part. And the operation cost would be not less than maybe with everything up to 10 lakhs should be the operation cost. And the investment would be around the capex, the capital expenditure overall would be around maybe 2 crores, depending on the size of the product, size of the store, and the kind of the town, a tier 1 and a tier 2 particularly.
So that also includes the staff we will be putting at them stores.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Great.
Yes.
I have a
all-
question, everyone. What is the differentiation between our brand and other customized brands available? Especially if we compare ourselves with the brand like Godrej Interior.
Correct.
We are also into customization, right? What is our USP, I would say, so that it would be very helpful for everyone to understand the brand's perspective and the USP, obviously.
Now when you mentioned as a Godrej Interior, so 60 or maybe 20-30% of the products from Godrej Interior caters to the home customers. But here in Bay Window, 100% of the products are for the home customers. So we do not have office furniture. Office furniture is the main forte of Godrej also, where they have locks also in their particular thing. And the kind of average ticket value that they generate will be less than maybe 30,000 rupees. But here we're talking about a ticket value of full house. We can start giving a full house furniture, sofa for the living room, dining room, and the bedroom. Starting from 6 lakhs, we can give the complete full house products, which is a loose furniture. That is the USP of this brand. And this can go up to 15, 20 lakhs and 30 lakhs also, where the merchandise is lined up as such. When you compare the quality of the products also, we have this quality checkpoints. Unless and until this quality checkpoint is passed, the product is not gone to the production. So that is one advantage of doing this. We have this manufacturing facilities across the country where we invest on the manufacturing facilities, where we get a better pricing, better quality. That's how we stand different from the other brands. That is why we are not going for a rampant expansion. We are going for a very niche expansion to the niche markets where the customers wanted the quality, the price, and the design simultaneously. These are the 3 USPs of this brand which we can speak loud.
And talking about the inventory part, what do you mean by central inventory? Because you wrote it would be central inventory. Let's say one is sitting in the North Delhi and your manufacturing plant is somewhere in Hyderabad, example, right? How you would be managing, let's say there is a order, you would be sending it across what sort of inventory they have to manage, and you would be supporting there in terms of tech is involved or something like that.
Correct. So just to answer the question, we request the franchisees to only maintain their inventory for the display stocks, firstly, to start with, just to understand the kind of product which is moving in or moving out of the store. Just to understand, we have this fast sellers also. That is one way we wanted to restrict the investment of the franchisee also. Just in case if a product doesn't move, we don't want it to be blocked in the franchisee store. That is why we first ask the franchisee to invest on the inventory for the display first and understand the pattern of the sale over a period of time for 3 to 4 months, and then start stocking the products which are fast movers. And to the question, how do we manage the inventory part centrally? So we have these vehicles scheduled once in a week. We pull up the orders from the franchisee Once a customer walks into a store, we request the franchisees to take a timeline of maybe 1 week for the delivery. We pull up the orders from the franchisee for a particular location and ship them from Hyderabad to the particular franchisee location in a schedule where not less than 7 days. And a full vehicle will carry around maybe a 10 lakhs of or 12 lakhs of material, which can be delivered at once to the franchisee store. And from there, the franchisee can deliver the products to the customer, which avoids the franchisee to invest more on their ground stock.
But I would say, what is the minimum value then? Because let's say there is not there is no order of 6 lakhs or something like that. There is a small ticket size thing which is totally customized, right? What
Correct.
is the ticket size minimally they can do in terms of customization is involved? Any minimal product, single product, one customer can offer. What is the ticket size and what it would be?
So you're talking about a customization or a bespoke?
Let's say someone needs a customized single piece chair or something like this, whose value is somewhere around 20, 40 or 50,000. For that also, you can deliver it after a week and the timeline and everything remains same.
There are
You
two
can
things here.
deliver one piece also, or there is a small ticket size involved. If it won't be less than 1 week, then we'll deliver it after a week, or else it will take 2 weeks or 3 weeks time.
Yeah, there is a small clarification that I need to give you. There is a difference between a bespoke furniture and a customized furniture. Bespoke furniture is made to fit to the kind of layout the customer shares, and the colors and the sizes are curated. In the customized furniture, there is only a color change that can be possible, but not with all the products. And to answer your question, for a same product, for a same SKU, we have three color options where it comes into customization. Customization does not change the dimensions of it. Bespoke can be change of dimensions. That's the difference of it. When coming to the question where you ask for a bespoke, it would the bespoke order for a curated or a customized or a made to fit to the
Or
customer's
not B-scope, otherwise. Only, let's say there are only color combination or basic thing is required, which let's suppose I am the franchisee and I don't have that product available, or the fabric is not available. How it gonna go then?
So then we have to show the color options, what are available in the central warehouse. That will be picked and reserved. And once there is a pull up of, when you say a vehicle can take a 10 lakhs of stock, it will be shipped to the franchisee along with the stock. And this also requires a time to be taken and requested from the customer, not less than maybe 7 to 10 days, that the product can be delivered.
So at least if any product is required from the brand centrally managed, at least 7 days, bare minimum.
7 days
It
minimum.
goes till 2 weeks time, 7 to 14 days, I would say. 10 we say, but फिर वो holidays and everything, it remains 12 days, sir, will be there a day after a day, such like thing. Okay, one more question. You wrote that there is one warranty thing is involved. That means you mean repair only, let's say any damages there. So you'll be replacing the product, or you will repair.
So that is for a 1 year warranty for the repair. And if there is any additional support required, if there is a factory damage or a transit damage, that will be taken care and in discussion with the company officials. And we will subject to condition that if it is a broken what you call marble, there is no way that we can ask the customer to pay for it. Then if that is the case, we will have to, from the company, will take care of it if it is a manufacturing defect. And minor defects are covered under the warranty.
Okay.
Okay,
And,
Nagendra, in case, let's say if I am a franchisee.
Sorry, one last question I have regarding the exit policy. Let's say I've taken a franchisee, right? I want to exit the out of the business because of ABC reason, personal reason or official reason. How it gonna go?
So yeah, it's a exit policy is already there in our agreement what we sign up. So just to clarify,
Time period or payback, how you will take the inventory back?
so here as a brand, when we are coming into a town, the landlord agreement and the franchise agreement will be written, and every points and the termination or the exit policy will be also written. To just clarify and give you initial information, we will find a franchisee locally who will be mutually agreeing with the existing franchisee and the incoming franchisee and the franchisor. That is we as a pay window. We will step in as a first party to take over the store. If we find a franchisee there, we will ask the franchisee to come with a mutual discussion, and the depreciation cost of the interiors and the stock also will be calculated by a third party who is mutually agreed by the three parties, and we will hand over the product, hand over the store. It will be legally bound and mutually agreed.
What would be the depreciation percentage, just overall? You should have that idea.
So it depends upon, see, again, interior cost may be having a depreciation of 15 to 20% per year. So the stock value is what it stands, in fact.
That remains same.
That's amazing.
Okay. And what would be the duration of the franchisee agreement? You said they will come under the franchisee agreement. What would be the tenure at least?
So it is a one-time franchisee fee that we take, and it will be a minimum of 6 years.
Okay.
6 years franchise agreement. It can be renewed every 3 years. A minimum of lock-in period will be there. So, but when you ask this question, we ensure that the business happens to the franchisees also when the franchisee is investing a kind of 2 crore or 2.5 crores of money on it. So we will also have a brand value to be put up, and we do not have these franchisees as franchisees. They are channel partners for us.
Okay.
We want to do daily business and earn money. That's how we want it to work.
So you would be taking any sort of royalty from them because brand value is involved. What is the royalty involved? I think
Royalty, there's no royalty. There's no royalty as such.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It's only the franchisee fee that we collect from the franchisee. That's it. And we do not collect it I mean, it's a lifetime, one time for one store.
Great, very good then. I thought after 3 years, 5 years down the line, you might ask.
Not really. Why would we do this? Because no, there's no point. We are not here to earn money from the franchisee.
Got it. Very good, very good. All right, I'm done with that. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, just to my question, in case if I'm a franchisee and if I get my own resources, like my own lead, and I get that sold through your online portal,
Okay.
how would I get the benefit of that?
Yes. That will be routed through the franchisee because you are the franchisee locally and the order will be delivered to you and you will have to deliver the product to the customer. And when you talk about this margin, 35% of the margin is being given to the product, but as a brand, we retain 10% on the online orders. We share 25% of the margin for the online orders. We route it through the franchisee only.
But I mean, that is solely my lead.
Lead in the sense, what kind of lead? The direct customer lead or the
direct customer. In case if I get a customer
for a bespoke or a B2C.
B2C from anywhere. Let's say I'm in Delhi, but my customer is in Kolkata. Right. And in Kolkata, you don't have any store, right? Experience center.
Right.
And I am asking him to go onto the website and look into all those products and find, and you may purchase it from there or place your order.
Correct.
Right. So how would I get the benefit as a franchisee?
So if the lead is being generated from the franchisee, the margin will be passed on to the franchisee in a term that is being agreed with the e-commerce team. We have this e-commerce team also. So we will handle it case to case because not many cases of this kind may happen. But case to case, we can handle and share the margin to the franchisee because the lead is generated from the franchise.
Correct. So I would expect, I mean, would there be any kind of deduction or margin sharing or something? That is what I wanted to ask.
It will be a margin sharing because the product may be shipped from Hyderabad to the customer or from the Hyderabad to the franchisee. There's a kind of understanding that has to be taken because if it is directly from Hyderabad to the customer, we will have to bear the bearing of the logistics cost also. some part of the margin will be shared to the franchisee where the lead is being generated from the franchisee.
I got it. All right. Dipankar or maybe Rupesh ji, you have any question, by the way?
Yes, Narendra ji. Nagendra, hi, Nagendra ji. Rupesh this
Hi,
side.
hi, Dipesh.
So I just want to ask that what is your rollout plan for the franchisee, like the location wise? So what are the major cities you are targeting now?
You are
Hello,
yeah.
just hold on. Is it audible
Yes,
now?
please, Rupesh. You can carry on.
So I'm asking that what is your rollout plan? What are the target cities you are targeting now? Major
The,
cities you are targeting.
the target cities across all the places. See, we are open to put up the store in the tier one towns, particularly in all the states.
Okay.
Firstly, Delhi, Gurgaon, Noida, this Mumbai, Ludhiana, Chandigarh, Aurangabad, Ahmedabad, and Lucknow, Kanpur, Agartala, Siliguri, Guwahati.
And okay. And along with that, are you offering FOCO model?
We are actually not offering a FOCO model, but we have a model where we can put up smaller stores in the sense like a studio kind of setup where we do not have the scope of having larger stores or the city is not ready for a larger store. The studio store will be around maybe a 6,000, 7,000 square feet, which will have also the bespoke and the loose furniture. Like a city like a Mathura, it may be a tier 3 town where the franchisee may be interested to handle business or do the business or cater to the customers. He can give us the leads. He can open up an experience center with a 4,000, 5,000 square feet and get the leads to us. We centrally handle and support the customer, support the franchisee for giving the presentation for the bespoke, giving the furniture, loose furniture for the bespoke. And in a tier one town where it can take a bigger store, we suggest to put up a bigger store because the revenue, see, we are looking at a 1 crore of revenue per month. A 2,000, 3,000 square feet store, we may not give a revenue of a 1 CR.
Yes, yes.
It depends upon the size of the store, size of the city, the potential of the town. But the option is open to be associated with the brand as a channel partner. To start with, to generate the business, they can approach to us and we can sign up as a channel partner to them and start doing the business with a bespoke. And
And
thereon,
what will,
if the city can take a bigger store, we can open a franchisee store with a bigger store with the same channel partner.
and what will be the investment for that smaller outlet for
So
4,000?
that would be around maybe a 60 to 70 lakhs.
Okay.
That is one prospect we can do in a smaller towns.
Thank you. Thank you. And as you mentioned that 35% is the margin. So
Mhm.
that is the gross margin you are talking about.
That is a gross margin.
And what will be the net margin?
So net margin again depends upon the overheads of the each and individual store. Depends upon the kind of rental, the kind
If
of
we
man.
talk about in terms of percentage, so what will the net margin for a franchisee?
Net margin would be around 20 to 25%.
20 to 25%. Okay. And also, can you just elaborate about 35 plus 5%? You have talked about the 5%.
Yeah.
So how the franchisee will get that?
So the franchise, firstly for this 35%, it will be on the invoice, on the selling price, 35% will be shared as a margin, as a gross margin.
Okay.
And the 2% marketing support that comes up with the total primary or the total purchase done from the franchisee, from the franchisor to the franchisee, from the bay window to the franchisee. 2% will be shared every month as a marketing
Okay.
support, and the franchisee has to submit the bills and we give us a credit note. And
Got it.
the next 1% for the target versus achievement will be given quarterly,
Okay.
and 1% for the SOP will be given quarterly.
Okay.
1% for the service support will be given quarterly.
Got it.
And for the service support 1%, there are no questions asked. We do not ask how much do you spend out of that 1% towards, if it is spent, it is yes. If it is not spent, also it is yes. But we share that 1% additional as a service support flat to all the purchases made from Bay Window. Because the product may have a problem today or may not be today, maybe after 1 month. So that's how we give it as a flat support.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Rupesh.
Thanks, Rupesh.
Okay, we also have a few questions in the chat box. Is the designer is onboarded for every unit, or he is a local architect onboarded on contractual basis?
Your voice was a little low, Bharat.
Okay, yeah. If you could just look into the chat. On chat.
On chat, yeah. So on chat, I can see, as I see the projects done in website, I can see IDO you have done. So what is the deliverables? How much that project cost it was? So is that the question you're mentioning?
Yeah, this one is in the Q&A. Other one is in the chat box, the right side of that. I mean, Lingaboti sir is asking, is the designer, which is onboarded for every unit, I mean, that will be supplied by the brand side, or we can onboard it locally on contractual basis?
We suggest that they can be onboarded locally and trained with Pay Window team.
Okay, so who will be paying for them for their salary?
It's a part of the manpower cost from the franchise.
It is the part of that OPEX.
Correct.
Okay. Yeah. Now, would you like to answer that? I do. Yes.
Approximately the IDO, it would maybe a cost of 60 to 70 lakhs in total. Approximately.
Okay. All right. I hope that answers your question, Manoj. Thank you so much for asking. I really appreciate all the joiners who asked questions. I really had lots of questions today. But I understand that you cannot answer, we cannot answer, or Nagendra cannot answer all the questions, within a 1 hour of webinar. My request is to, in case if you still have any question or you would like to get in touch with Nagendra for more deep dive discussion, you can contact him. Maybe you can contact us on our number, which has been given in the chat box, 97176838, 683838. Or you can also write to us at feedback@franchising.in. I would also request Harmandeep and Dipankar, if you could share your number along with the location that you have in the chat box. That will really help individual to contact you. In case if anyone from Gujarat or Mumbai side, you can contact Dipankar. Or in case if anyone is from north side, you may ask Harmandeep. Right? Although he is in Chandigarh and taking care of the tri-cities and all, but still he will be able to manage your query and arrange a call with Nagendra ji for the further discussion. So I think that's it, everyone, for the day. Thank you so much for joining us. I would really appreciate Nagendra ji for the great presentation and all the answers that you gave for the audience. And I will also appreciate Dipankar and Harmandeep for being with me throughout the session. So I think that's it for the day, everyone. Thanks so much for joining. Tomorrow we will again, not tomorrow, but day after tomorrow on Monday, we will again come up with a new brand and we'll explore the another opportunity. Till then, take care and have a nice day. Thank you. Thank you, Nagendra ji.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you all the participants for being here. Thanks, Bharat.
Thank you.
For organizing a great connect.
Thank you. Thanks so much.
Hoping to get more franchisees on board.
Sure.